Good day, guys. It's Lukai and Bulls TV here again. Just to address that post that I made on Facebook. I want to say I was kind of really disappointed in a lot of people. I think out of hundreds of comments, only maybe 3 people kind of really understood what I was trying to say. And so many people showed their true colors, that they don't understand dogs. It was really interesting. I used this picture specifically from my post, and I posted on several groups. Obviously, under my page, the percentage, as you can see, is 94-6 when I asked the question, who would you choose? I didn't want the opinion just of my subscribers and anybody that saw my page. I wanted a more broad perspective. So I put it on the Bully Showdown, the TVKC page, Razor's Edge, any page that would allow me to post it. So you people in the Bully Showdown, all in your feelings, oh man, this guy again, he's a hater, and all of this other foolishness, because I posted a picture of Rocco just chilling, and I posted a picture of Waffle House on the stock box. Obviously, I knew that it wasn't a fair comparison. It wasn't supposed to be a fair comparison, but you guys took it for face value and didn't really think about it. I wanted an unaltered reaction from persons, and that's exactly what I got. People were saying, oh, this is you chose the worst picture of Rocco, but if the dog is chilling and you clearly see that he has a high rear, that's not my fault. That's just, it goes to show you that the dog has bad conformation. And people posted other pictures to say, oh, this is a better picture of him. If he has a high rear, and then you show a picture of him when he's stacked and the high rear isn't shown, doesn't that mean that him having a good rear or a good angulation or a good top line, doesn't that mean that that would be a lie? Let's not be silly here. If you have to stack a dog for it to look like it appears to have good conformation, it doesn't have good conformation. What I actually wanted people to do was to dig back in your brains and see what you already knew about these dogs. This post was not for new people. This post was for people that were already involved in the community, that had already seen these dogs from video or in person. You've already seen Rocco move. You know that he has a high rear and bad stifles, but I wanted people to try and not look at the dogs for who they were, but what they looked like. And apparently in this community, it's not possible because the politics are just too much. I wanted people to see that if they saw a dog with a high rear and bad stifles, would you breed to the dog, regardless of who it was? But no. But because so many of you already had Rocco blood in your dogs and you've used them before, some of y'all were offended. I personally don't care because it wasn't meant to offend you. And this also was not done to cause any beef between Faux Kings and Duval Bullies. So I just wanted to say that as well. But I mean, you like so many. I mean, hundreds of people. I could not believe people that I know have been around the show ring for years, that I've seen, pictures of them showing their dogs, and you have the nerve to say that it's an unfair comparison. If these two dogs are self-stacked, it's an unfair comparison because Waffle simply has better conformation. But like I said, it wasn't about that. It was about us being able to put aside who we knew them to be and to evaluate the dogs just based on what we saw. I chose purposely to put a dog on a stock box and the other one just regularly just standing there. You don't think I could have put the same picture that you guys posted? I have a picture here of Rocco that some of y'all posted, and I have a picture here of Waffle in the ring. I could have used this picture. That's not the picture I used for the same reason, to get the same reaction I wanted, And I hope that you can look within yourselves and understand that you guys have a flawed understanding of what conformation is, and maybe it's you that are letting the politics and who owns the dog get to you. Because what you're going to do is now tell people that this picture of Rocco is what he really looks like when it's not. And then you're going to teach new people the same garbage that y'all was saying on the post. What sense does that make? Now I am now finally able to accept that the American Bully will never be in the AKC, will never qualify for the Westminster because of people like y'all. Because you don't want the American Bully to be evaluated critically. You don't want the truth. What you want is lies. You rather take a dog like Rocco, and instead of you calling a spade, he's a tool dog. If you had said to me, I want to breed to Rocco because I want to add more head, I want to add more mass, I want to add more bones, that would have been fine. But nobody said that. Everything was, oh, it's so unfair. He has better conformation. Where? In a picture that is actually a lie. You can go on YouTube and type in Rocco and see him moving in that I think it was the Nationals. I was in Chicago. You can see his rear goes like this when he moves. That's what it means. I have no reason to lie. It speaks for itself. The video speaks for itself. But now there's no wonder why all of the top dogs, well, some of the top dogs, I'd say, have high rears, and no one has problems with that. You know, it's because us as the community just telling the ABKC, hey, this is what we believe in. This is just what it is. You know, and like I said, it had nothing to do with who the dogs were. I just chose those two dogs because, one, they were known to be two producers, and I wanted to see if people could actually put aside who the dogs were and who owned the dogs and make a objective evaluation of confirmation of what you know about the dog subconsciously, as well as what you saw in front of you. That's all it was. I'm sorry y'all was big mad about that. Don't really care, because you guys have to face the truth. And that is why this community is the way it is right now. You know, like I said, I didn't have to ask other people. I could have simply left it to my subscribers and go with that. And just take that 94% to 6% ratio and tell myself that's what the entire community thinks. But no, I didn't do that. I decided to pass it around to see what other people thought. But I mean, the community that we living in, boy, let me tell you something. Y'all need a reality check, because y'all don't know confirmation and y'all don't know dogs as much as y'all think y'all do. That's the dang problem with this community, and it's very sad. A lot of y'all who've been in the ring for so long, it baffles me sometimes how you would choose to believe a lie and then try to convince other people that the lie is true. But I've already been there before with some of y'all anyway, so I already know what some of y'all would have said anyway. But that's just what it is. I can truly say that I finally understand that there is no future for this breed in the next 20 years with some of you, the way y'all choose to look at dogs. Oh man, what Rocco has accomplished in the ring, and it had nothing to do with that. One or two people out of hundreds of comments understood what it was about. It was just mind-blowing. On top of that, if Rocco is what you believe the American Bully, should be, simply, call up Dave, your friend, or whoever you guys know, and have them add the high rears to the standard. It's simple. Just make it. Shoot. Based on what we have now, that's bound to happen anyway. Because no one likes to hold the ABKC accountable for some of the decisions they make in the show ring. So I don't see what difference it's gonna make there anyway. Like I said, this did not even apply strictly to Rocco. This applied to any dog that was built this way, in the same situation. But objectivity is clearly something that is not wanted in this community. Health issues, don't even get me started on health issues. Some of y'all that already used them. So I'm not even going to go into that today. But this breed is not about looking towards the future. And I am accepting that. I am accepting that. It's hard to accept it, but I am accepting that. I've thought to myself, even after seeing these hundreds of posts, and I liked every single post that I could like, positive or negatively. I did not delete anything. I wanted everything to be there for me to gauge the thought process of everyone in the American Bully community. Wow. But anyway, guys, I had to get that off of my chest. Didn't plan to make a video about this, but so much of y'all, you really disappointed me in this community. And even some people that I know that have been in my inbox asking me to promote their dogs. But got negative things to say. But it is what it is. Nothing people say usually affects me anyway, so I don't care. But stay tuned. If you like the video, next week we will have another video. Don't forget to like, tell me what you think, share and subscribe, and we'll be back here again.